want to talk with her.
Oh God, that teacher. Oh, yeah. I'm getting a bad feeling already. So, okay, are we able to? Oh, okay. So
D2.
we can go to D2 now.
Yay!
All right. Cool. Had to get back in sometime, you know. Here we go. Yesterday, this hallway was empty. Now it's full of police officers.
It looks like they're trying to make up for the big blunder they made. Ooh.
It's not really their fault, Maya.
Yes, it is.
They were tricked by Mr. Oates into thinking the crimes took... Yeah, in the end, you know what?
It is their fault. It's really their fault.
They were tricked by the principal, but I still say, yeah, they should have at least looked around, you know, D2 a little bit. So, in a sense, it kind of is their own fault.
Yes.
Oh, as well. They have partial blame in this, so.
I guess.
Okay, pal. Just head back to the station and grab it for me, will you? Thanks.
Hey! Detective...
Don't say it. Don't.
Detective Gumshoe is here.
Thank you.
Hey!
I'm sorry.
Hey, detective!
Oh, you guys. Just had to show your faces here, huh?
He's yelling at us.
If you can't tell it first, leave it to Maya to point out the obvious. I figured you two would be showing up.
Well, yeah. The case isn't over yet.
So what do you need, pal? Other than wanting us to get in more trouble with Mr. Hawk. I guess Prosecutor Hawk read the police the riot act. Well, let's see if we can find out about the real murder scene. Boy, oh boy, was Prosecutor Hawk mad at us. Before you get to work, I want you all to do 100 push-ups, he said. I only managed about 3, and it took me about 5 minutes to do.
He needs to lose weight.
Wow, you are way out of shape.
Sounds like you're out of shape. I guess it means you need to buy dynasty noodles or dance to Zumba!
Only if he can afford it. I wish I could.
So, about the real murder scene.
Yeah, this is the place, alright. We're in the middle of doing some tests to make sure, though.
What kind of tests?
I'm actually waiting on that. I sent one of the boys back to the precinct to pick up some supplies to help with that.
Say, whatever became of that mop cart?
Oh yeah, I almost forgot. It was found where you said it was, pal. In the office over there.
Ooh, we did it.
How about that? We managed to lift some prints off some of the equipment, and it turns out that not just the suspects, but Mr. Oates' fingerprints were on them too.
So that means...
That Mr. Oates definitely used the mop cart to clean the mess that night. So I was right on the money then. Awesome.
Yay!
All that's left is the last test, which is what I'm waiting on. I guess we'll be waiting till later to find out more about the crime scene. Meanwhile, let's ask him about good old Prosecutor Hawk.
Yes.
I was really surprised with Mr. Hawk today. With him asking for another day to investigate the crime scene and all, he really was Mr. Phoenix Wright.
You weren't the only one, pal. He surprised a lot of us. Usually, any other prosecutor would have taken that guilty verdict. But Mr. Hawk is a guy that really sticks to the books. So he's making sure we do our job and comb this place. Twice if we have to. I don't see him around. Where is he? He's talking with some school staff at the moment. You better not get in his way, pal. I'm pretty sure he doesn't want to see you. Okay. I wonder, what does Gumshoe know of Prosecutor Hawk? I'd like to know more about him if he does.
Alright,
Let's try. Let's
yeah,
see
we
about-
present Mr. Hawk, right?
Yeah, I want to present his profile. Let's find out. Can you tell me a little about Prosecutor Hawk? He told me today that he wants to teach us a lesson, but I have no idea what he's talking about. Did he say that?
He sure did! He gave us the evil eye and everything, like the evil eye of... what's the name? Evil eye of...
I think it's in Lord of the Rings.
Sauron?
Evil. Yes,
The Eye of
Sauron! Yeah, that one. The evil eye of Sauron.
Sorry, pal. I didn't even know that he knew you. That's the thing. I don't know him at all. Really? That's strange. Is there anything you can tell us about him? It might help me figure out why he has it in for us. Well, there are a few things I know about him, but that's it. Like... Oh yeah! Did you know that he used to be in the Navy?
The Navy?
Yup. Mr. Hawk was an officer in the Navy. Well, that explains his soldier-like attitude.
Let's see if we can get the...
Oh my god. Now I'm getting the same problem as you are.
Oh god.
Let's see if we can get more dirt on Mr. Hawk, Nick!
Sure, why not? Let's find out about Lieutenant Hawk. Mr. Hawk used to be a lieutenant in the Navy.
Wow, a lieutenant?
Yup. He was a really good officer. Or so I was told. He didn't work on ships much, so he spent his time on land as a prosecutor.
What? He was also a prosecutor?
Obvious.
Well, yeah, for the Navy. They have their own lawyers and stuff too, you know.
Is that true, Nick? I didn't know the Navy had prosecutors.
Well, yeah, something like that, except they only work on cases related to the Navy. Also, they can't take cases in our court system. They're not allowed to.
Oh, okay.
I don't know what happened to make him come to a prosecutor office. I was told that he lost one case, though. Oh? Wait, didn't you say he never lost a case? Sure, he never lost a case since he joined the prosecutor's office. But the case he lost was as a naval prosecutor.
Oh. That's interesting.
By the way, who told you all this, Detective Gumshoe? That would be Mr. Edgeworth, pal.
Edgeworth! I miss him! Edgeworth?
Yeah, since they know each other, it's obvious he would. What? Edgeworth and Hawk know each other?
Oh boy.
Wow. How does Edgeworth know Mr. Hawk? Come on, pal, don't get jealous. It's not like he's gonna steal Mr. Edgeworth away from you. This has nothing to do with jealousy, you idiot.
Edgeworth Phoenix, I ship it.
It's just the first time I've heard that Edgeworth is acquainted with Mr. Hawk. They've known each other since before Mr. Hawk joined the prosecutor's office.
How so?
Well, I don't know the circumstances on how they met, pal. It seems they worked together on an investigation at one time. On a Navy ship, I think. But from what I've heard, they solved the case very cleanly. Really? Does it have anything to do with the case that Mr. Hawk lost? Nah, I've heard that was an entirely separate matter. That case was solved and put to rest. It was a Navy affair, so I have no idea what went on at that time.
But why would Mr. Edgeworth be involved? He's not part of the Navy.
After a certain case, Mr. Edgeworth wasn't very happy with his abilities.
Oh, I think I know which one.
He wanted to learn to be a more proficient prosecutor. So he went to study on how the Navy did their prosecuting. I see. I guess that's about all we'll learn about Mr. Hawk from Gumshoe.
Oh, I miss Mr. Edgeworth.
Edgeworth. If he knows more about Hawk, he'll be the next to talk to. Detective Gumshoe, sir! I have what you asked for. Alright, thanks a lot, pal. I'll be taking that.
So, what you got there, Detective?
Oh, ho, 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 ho! You know, a little something, something. I got me a handy little item to help with our situation. And that handy little something is... this bottle.
Luminol!
Wait, I think that's how it's pronounced, right? Oh, luminol! That's it, luminol!
Detective, you know you can't clean a crime scene yet.
Oh, she doesn't get it.
Not until after you've done your investigation.
I know that, pal. You don't need to tell me. That shifty face says otherwise. This here's called luminol.
Luminol.
Lumen and all?
No. Lume in all. I asked one of the lab boys to lend us a bottle. It'll help us find the blood on the crime scene. You remember using this stuff, pal? Who, me?
We do.
Yeah. About a year ago, I think, on that case.
What? What's he talking about, Nick? I don't remember using this lump and roll stuff on a case.
Lump and roll.
It's luminol, Maya. And yes, I've used this on a case. You were out of town when it happened.
So you kept working while I was gone. I don't think I like that. How can you possibly get anything done without my charming self around?
Believe me, in some way or another, your presence was felt.
Aww. Oh, shoot this! No, I'm kidding.
Don't start that, please!
But anyway, when you look at the floor, there's no blood to be found.
And that's where this stuff comes in to help. When we spray the place, we'll find what we're looking for.
But how? Didn't Mr. Oates clean up all the blood?
See, blood's hard to remove completely, pal. This stuff will help us find what we can't see. Now, where to look? This is a pretty big hallway to spray with one bottle.
Spray where the title is.
Yeah.
Hey, Nick! We should help Detective Gumshoe out!
No way. He can spray the floor himself.
We don't have to spray it. Let's just point him in the right direction.
Come on, pal. Help a guy out. Just point to a spot on the floor and I'll do all the work. Well, I guess that should be okay. Great! Thanks, pal. This will save me some time. Okay, just point to a spot in the hallway where you think I should spray.
Title.
Obvious place, I think. Right here. Okay, I'll start spraying this area.
Here we go.
And the result is...
Here we go.
Well, look at that! There was blood here, alright.
Huh? Where? I don't see any.
Oh, well, you need these glasses here to see the blood.
Really? That's styling. I wouldn't mind a pair of these to wear.
Just don't go buy any white lab coats while you're at it.
Aww, she looks like Emma Sky.
I don't need another Emma.
Emma Sky.
No, once enough.
Maya Sky. That's cute. Oh!
Whoa! Nick, look! Is that supposed to be blood? It's all blue!
Yup, that's how the chemical in luminol reacts to blood.
Oh my god!
And the only way to see it is through these glasses, pal.
That's so much blood!
That is a lot of blood, actually.
Wow, neat!
This little spot here has me curious. It looks like a handprint. While the victim was bleeding, some blood must have gotten under his hand. And after he picked the victim up, Mr. Oates proceeded to clean the hallway. Bingo, pal! It's a shame the killer never stepped in the blood. We'd have found out where he really left.
Mr. Oates
Mr. Oates did say he heard someone run into a classroom.
If that's true, then the killer must have stayed in there and waited it out. Then, as Mr. Oates went off to find the mop bucket, the suspect ran out the back door. That seems like a logical conclusion. I better go find Mr. Hawk and report this.
That's Phoenix.
Yeah, I just noticed that. About the luminol tests? Oh, yeah. You shouldn't really know about that, pal. Oh, well, it shouldn't be a problem if you know. Consider it evidence on the house. You did help me find it after all.
Yay! Gee, thanks, Detective Gumshoe. Woot, we got evidence.
Cool. See you later, pal.
Where to next, Nick?
We should see where Hugo is. I'd like to ask him some more questions.
Yeah, even though he messed up royally, I still feel kind of... Huh?
What?
Look! Detective Gumshoe left this behind! The Winnebago!
It's luminol! She's doing that on purpose.
Well, whatever. We shouldn't leave it here, so let's take it!
Yeah, when we find Detective Gumshoe again, we'll give it back to him.
Root.
On the other hand, this could also come in handy.
I wonder. Oh, we can only go to the custodial office.
Yeah, he did say he was going to try to find Hugo, so let's go to the
Okay,
custodial
let's
office.
do it. There's a note!
I see that, yeah.
I don't see Hugo around here.
We usually see him happily working, don't we?
Oh, he's gonna be sad. Not this time, no. Remember what Mr. Dickett said to him today?
Yes, sir! I'll do anything! You name it! Just give me... Head back to DLH and scrub all the bathrooms with the toothbrush. Sir? Now, Hugo.
Oh. He looked so sad when he left.
He's probably drowning his sorrows in a toilet, I guess.
Oh, Hugo! I feel bad for him now. Oh.
Yeah.
We should look for him, Nick.
But where could he be? There may be a clue around here to help us find him. I wonder!
The note on the door.
Where's the clue, kiddies? Where's the clue? This little note!
Hey, look! A note!
These look like instructions for Hugo. Let's see what it says. Instructions for Hugo. 1. Sweep C building hallway at 1. 2. Clean the front window at 2. 3. Get the garbage in D2 at 3.
At 3.
Boy, Hugo sure has a lot to do.
The third one isn't checked like the other two are.
Maybe he's in one of the classrooms on D2.
I guess that's our next stop.
And away we go!
D2! Off D2 room.
D205.
Ooh, D205.